Welcome back to POP-ulation POPcast, episode 20. This is it's a long time ago, lead. We're just gonna start right away. Breaking news. We're canceled. That's it.
I don't think that's breaking news, honestly.
It's the end of the podcast. Thanks for everything.
After the whole suck scene, but don't want to walk away.
I don't even have a comment, right?
Anyways, I'm the bad guy, Nick H. And then to my left.
Hey, Fresh, what's good?
After this podcast, our friendship ends. I don't know why.
And for the final time on POP-ulation POPcast, I am Franco, the most one.
And Franco. So this episode is supposed to be the guest episode.
Our guest got called in, so there's no guest. Manny Fresh will be the guest.
Actually, my name's not Manuel, it's Samuel. My brother, who looks somewhat like him, he has brown hair. They call me Sammy Fresh.
Sammy Fresh.
Sammy Fresh.
I thought you were Samuel Ryan.
Is that with the F or is that with PH?
Oh, it's definitely an F. I don't know why my brother does the PH. Probably a chemical imbalance in his body, but
Sammy Ryan.
I'm definitely Sammy Fresh. I spell my Sammy with an IE, not a Y. Like Manny does the whole like MANNY. What else about me that's different? I don't have a YouTube.
You have blonde hair. He has black hair.
Yeah, he has brownish, dark brown hair. I have blonde hair. I'm not part of Wrestling Kingdom like he is.
You never will be.
I want to be.
That hurts.
Well, take it up with my brother, not with me. You're the one dogging on me. Okay, I can't do that. I can't be mean to Franco. I'm mad. That's so mean.
It's alright. You can be mean to him all you want.
Damn,
He don't care.
The bad guy in the game.
It don't hurt him. There takes all in.
It does hurt me.
Damn, I just realized you're wearing your shirt. Sexy boy.
There you go. Goku, Dragon Ball Z GameStop box shirt pop.
This Sunday.
Pack.
Excuse me. This Sunday, Target.
This Sunday. This guy.
Man. This Sunday at Target. The Batman box releases.
Hey. A little different holes.
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
Batman.
I'm having difficulty over here sharing all this shit.
Huh?
Having difficulty sharing this shit.
Oh, he's focused on sharing. So okay,
that's annoying. It's good. I put on my story on accident. So
Your
people
story.
watch my story. Thank you.
You're welcome. Smile and wait, boys. So what have you picked up lately, Betty? You weren't here for All In.
Yeah, I was not, and forgive me for that. What was that? I think I went to go see a movie that Thursday, right?
You did.
You did.
You went to go see a movie.
You went to go see what we're talking about?
You were here for All In? Yeah.
What was All In?
It wasn't All In because we didn't
It was
Scary
for Scary
Stories.
Stories to Tell in the Dark, yeah.
He had a job. First job he had to do.
Yeah, man, so I'm sorry about All In. But I've picked up, to be honest with you, I've kind of picked up a few things. I got the Jason from Friday the 13th, the NECA figure. I bought... I bought Thor, the 25th anniversary of Marvel Legends. Super excited. It's such a beautiful figure. I got Firestorm from DC The Legends of Tomorrow on Amazon for only $12, which is dope, and I needed him. I bought some Pops. I got my hands on 3 2-packs from Scott Pilgrim. I got the Vegan Police, the Katanagi Twins, and Matthew Patel and Demon Chick.
I am Matthew Patel.
It's the Demon Chicks.
I got that for a really good deal.
Hey, it's that guy.
And then I got Scott Pilgrim, and then I got Nega Scott.
Nega Scott.
It's
Nega Scott.
Oh yeah, I bought Michael Scott, the prison Mike, and I got the regular Michael Scott. Who else did I get in Pop World? Man, I know I got another. Oh, I got the Beast from X-Men, the Marvel Legend, for only $15, and I was really happy about that because retail price he's $20, but because he's flying off the shelves, people are selling him for $30 to $40, and that's without
This
shipping.
guy's getting
so
his
it's like
deals.
full shipping. So $15, I got him at the Trade Center and packaged for only $15, and I was like, he's like, that one, 15.
For you, 15.
Can I give him a shout out? I'm gonna give him a shout out.
Give him a shot right here.
Collectible Mayhem at the Trade Center. Go check it out. As always, check out Pop Gorilla. Support both. Any type of business with friendly people and people that are kind and sell reasonable, or have like really good finds. I'm gonna show support. You know what I mean? And Hood Wrecking Entertainment is another place that you can get all of your NECA needs.
And Wrestling Kingdom.
NECA, N-E-C-A.
NECA, NECA. NECA is a
NECA.
yeah.
What?
NECA.
Sir, you need to stop saying the N word. I'm about to.
During podcast like the 6 minute mark when we all said NECA.
We're at 6 minutes already. We haven't done anything. What?
Hello for whoever's watching.
Hello.
It's the last episode.
It's the last episode for now.
What's on the agenda today?
The agenda. It's anything and everything.
Dude, I forgot to say something.
What would you forget to say?
You know Cece from New Girl?
Yeah.
I got the pop. You know how much I got it for?
What?
$2.99. She was on clearance at what's it called? At
FYE?
FYE, and she was the last one.
How you went to FYU without us?
This guy.
Did I?
Did you go to the movies with me?
Did I?
Yeah.
We always go to the movies without
Who cares
each
about the
other.
movies though? Like
The
it's
fuck?
FYE. You have to go to San Antonio for that.
No, I have friends that live there, and they got it for me.
What's her name? Is Noah
Okay,
H?
so you have to pay for shipping then.
Huh?
Is Noah H in Francois?
No, it's Jenica and Marvelous.
Jennifer Marvelous.
No, Jenica is one of them, and Marvelous. We call him Marvelous. His name is Matthew.
That's cool. I got a Friday the 13th little picture from.
Oh, where did you
FYE.
get that from? Oh, FYE? Wow, why didn't you invite us?
Because you didn't invite me.
Why
Oh,
did you invite me?
really?
What the fuck? Bullshit, man.
We went to San Antonio like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. That was the most unplanned thing ever. I mean, on my end, it was very unplanned.
What was
I
this?
just got hit
it
up
was a
one
plan for
morning.
me as well.
Okay, I just need to make sure. Okay, yeah.
I
It
was
was
off
very-
Saturday, might as well.
Yeah, he just hit me up and was like, hey, man, I want to go to, what's it called?
Hey, you want to go out of town with me? Fuck Nick, right?
You were at work.
Exactly, but still,
We
that's
can't
the whole
say-
idea. Like, oh,
You want us to?
To be fair, we went at 2. We got at 4. We got within 2 hours. To be fair,
that's a douche move.
but we're coming back like at 9. I don't want to drive.
This guy. I could have hooked up some great stuff.
Those are the good.
So you say, but I can't take your word for it.
Those are the good.
That was probably something.
All the best thing I had was that.
Exactly, I could have had me one of those too. Or was that the last one?
That was the last one. That was a
Uh,
Freddy Krueger one though.
Honestly spent way more than I expected
we're talking about.
that day.
Pretty nice.
It is
Good
nice. Who painted it?
Manuel.
Yeah.
He was beating the chicken in the car and just.
What'd you say?
Beating the chicken.
Being the chicken.
Beating the chicken. Or something like that. Choking the chicken.
You're choking
Choking
the
the
chicken. Beating the
I was
meat.
beating the
choking-
meat, choking the chicken, and yeah,
That's what's going
the
on.
whole painting just splattered on a canvas. I wasn't thinking about it. That's true thinking.
So well, that's our next project. We're gonna make comics.
I just gotta think. We'll get something really good.
We'll get some. So
I don't even want to take in that direction. I feel like we can go on and on about like what if that was like a power to nut on canvases and like create really good artwork.
already do it already.
Like imagine trying to like create a whole comic though. You have to like, really crank it what
That's
if
how you
the
get all
ones that
your
aren't
ideas.
that good? The ones that aren't that good, it's just like they splat. It's like one little comic
It's
piece.
a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It turns to a movie.
The one that you're like, I remember I cranked it for like the 30th time that day. I wasn't feeling it at all. It took forever to come out, and it was just like a drip.
Drip, drip. How do you feel about the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker?
I'm excited, man. I cannot wait to see that Rey with the double lightsaber.
Do you think it's actual real, or is that just a dream sequence?
People keep saying it's a dream sequence, but I had a friend who, as much as I love Star Wars, this guy takes the cake because this guy
Does he take the cake?
reads the books
so big, right?
and on top of that watches every animated show that comes out. So his theory is Anakin's whole thing was to bring balance to the Force, right? Anakin never brings balance to the Force. Remember, what's it called? You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the Force, not leave it in the dark, right?
That's him, and he's
And
like,
then-
"You underestimate my
You
power.
underestimate my power. It's over, Anakin.
You turned
I'm
her against
on
me."
ground.
Just reenacting Star Wars
You're like a
Part 3,
brother to
Episode 3.
me, yeah.
You're not with me, then you're my enemy.
What's it called? So he never does. Basically, he joins the Sith, right? So
That's
there's
what he
no
does.
balance. So then you have Luke and Leia who are born, but because they're twins, unless they're working in unison, they can't really bring balance to the Force. If you pay attention, Leia never really even uses her Force until Rian Johnson decided in The Last Jedi, oh, we're just going to have her use the Force randomly, which was so weird and I did not like. So you can't really have the Force being balanced with Luke and Leia, right? And now Luke's gone, so he didn't accomplish that. But we still have Rey, right? She's the Rise of Skywalker, and it says, my thing is, we know that Leia might not, I don't know if she's going to survive this one or not, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher, but when you think about it, why would they call it the Rise of Skywalker? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's the other Skywalker? And so I'm thinking that Skywalker is Rey, right? And what if when you see her with the double-sided lightsaber, she's not Sith yet? What if she's finding a way to balance it? Think about it. Her eyes aren't yellow. Most of the Sith's eyes, Palpatine, were yellow. Anakin's, when he joined the Sith, his eyes went yellow. Remember that? But Rey's are not yellow. But then again, people also say be careful with that because just like in the trailers to Thor, when both of his eyes would light up, and then later on you find out that one of his eyes is gouged out in that scene, but they didn't show it like that on the trailer. Same way with this, they could edit that, you know what I mean, to not give it away. But if it's not edited, we could be seeing Rey bring balance to the Force. And in that way, it would be like if she can be able to control the Force under like the Sith mentality, she can balance it. If she's able to fight. And then he also said, remember Snoke? Even when Snoke's like trying to get the answers out of her, he like says like, you know, she's very strong. I could feel it. Like she was the threat to Snoke. And then again, Snoke was built up to be this big baddie, and then it's
Big
sliced randomly. It's like that was Rian Johnson. Stay away from the Star Wars franchise, please.
Palpatine's laugh made me hard, even though you heard it in the other trailer.
Yeah. And I think he's narrating this one. If you pay attention, I think he's narrating the whole trailer. So that's what's crazy.
Do it.
But I have a feeling that have you seen Solo? You saw Solo, right?
I saw Solo.
Okay, so Darth Maul is not gone. But then Darth Maul has a brother who looks exactly like him. So it's like, is that Darth Maul's brother? Is it Darth Maul? And my thing is, why would they in this trailer they show like when Obi and Qui-Gon are fighting Darth Maul to show that Rey has both light? So where did Rey get that from? Are we gonna see the return of Darth Maul in this movie?
Is
Even though
robotic
Solo,
legs?
what's it called her? Yeah, with his robotic legs. So I mean, I don't know, man. All I know is that these trailers, they have not shown a lot, but it has me enough to be like really excited. Like first in the original trailers, they have her jumping over the ship, right? She jumps over with the Force. In this trailer, it shows her throw the lightsaber, cuts through trees, and then she brings it back. So it's like, damn, bro, Rey
can get it.
She's very beautiful herself. Daisy Ridley, you are a beautiful human being. I'm not going to say anything other than that because I don't know how far this podcast will go, and I don't want to be sitting next to you after we film a movie in an interview and be like, oh, hey, so you see part of this podcast, and click.
Click.
And I'm just sitting there like, that's not true. I didn't say that, Daisy. I'm gay. Like, why would I say that? I'm
Just
so
gonna begin the
unattractive.
podcast of my brother.
This bro. Samuel.
I don't even
Samuel
have
Fresh.
blonde hair anymore. What the hell? What the heck?
What?
I never had blonde hair.
No, not blonde
Samuel.
hair. It's Samuel.
Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah, but you posted tons of selfies to your Insta. Oh, you hacked it. Chill out.
All right.
We share the same It's Manny and Sammy. Take CC.
I don't like it.
That would be a really scary Instagram. Like, if I actually created that, I have no friends whatsoever, and I'm making it seem like two different guys have my Insta.
It's also her
Like,
personality.
I feel so bad. Speaking of that, I saw this really crazy TikTok called Friends, and it's really like that's the title. It's really good. Like it's just not funny.
He says
TikTok
TikTok.
subtitles now.
That's the name of this one, friends.
Can I find on YouTube?
Shirts thing.
No, so no one told you life was gonna be this way. Sorry, I didn't want to do it. It's very like.
You can find us on TikTok, by the way, at Wrestling Kingdom Entertainment.
Oh,
Hey,
Wrestling
sexy
Kingdom
boys.
The boys.
If you're on TikTok.
I don't have. I mean, I have TikTok, but I've yet to post. I'm a TikTok virgin. But for the meantime, you can watch my bad guy videos. Enjoy those because I'm still in retirement.
You're in retirement
That we talked about this.
from YouTube.
He's in retirement forever.
You didn't tell me this. Look at this.
Look
I'm sorry.
at this.
You can see it too, right? Here, I'm gonna see it.
Hey, Dalton,
No, hold on.
who are you talking to down here? Oh, I was just talking to no one. I was talking to no one. Okay, well, keep it down. No, stop.
I don't know, man. There's just something about it. It's kind of eerie and
Like
like.
stuff you watch in eyes, man.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm in the dark side of TikTok.
He's in the
and
dark
get
side.
away.
If you're on TikTok, you get on TikTok right now. Just download that app. It's like Vine.
Yeah, I actually made a TikTok the other day. And
Some more perverted Vine.
there's TikTok thoughts, yeah.
TikTok thoughts.
But you know what? I think it's crazy because every TikTok thought you come across, everybody puts their age in their bios. Have you noticed that? The age is in everybody's bios, pretty much.
You get on it?
What?
You get on it?
You get on TikTok?
No, I don't get on TikTok as often. Or have it.
I'm on it. Like I treat it like Vine now. Like I have to read. I remember I deleted Vine when it was kind of like slowing down, only because I realized that I was no longer getting on as much as I used to, and it was kind of being taken over by people that were like Lele Pons and stuff like that, where the content wasn't that great.
I liked her at first, but then
when she first, yeah, and then they got big headed after a while. You know what I mean? And then it's like, it went from a 6-second video to like, you can tell that it was edited. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Like it was, and it just, I don't know, it lost the feel.
So these videos are getting edited and all that. But
Well, it's yeah, but in this one you can do 15 seconds to 60 seconds. It was never, I mean, TikTok was Musically, and then it transferred to TikTok, which was still supposed to be cringy ass 13, 14-year-olds like lip syncing songs that.
Yeah. Sit your ass down, enjoy the show.
Hey!
Lip sync that song.
The discontinued.
The Frank and Nick show, the Frank show.
I didn't put that on TikTok actually.
Damn.
Frank and Nick show, episode 2 is finally gonna show around the corner.
Mm.
I don't know who broke that news, but okay.
This podcast is all about
So-
breaking news.
So, yeah, man. With this one, so they can edit it and stuff. Okay, what I don't like is, remember when Instagram became big on videos? All the Viners that, like, not the good Viners, but the Viners that were like big, even though they had cringy content. For example, like the Anwar Jabawis, the Lele Pons, the Hannah Stockings, Hannah Stockings is the best friend of Lele Pons, and she's just as bad. So they all moved to Instagram, and they're creating content which is the same content over and over. Unfaithful guys, unfaithful girls, unfaithful guys, unfaithful girls. Oh, it's funny. Oh, look, Cash Me Outside girl. Wow, she's so disrespectful. Not funny whatsoever. So then they say, let's try our hands in YouTube. And I think YouTube, to be honest, only worked out for Danny Gonzalez and Drew Gooden, Cody Ko, Noah
Dobrik.
Millard, David Dobrik. It worked out for David Dobrik. It worked out for Josh Peck. It
Kind
worked
of
out
for one of the
Josh
calls.
Mm-hmm. And
Kind of.
yeah, both calls until
They're both like
So they
strangers.
fuck themselves.
so they both basically now they're just both annoying.
They always been.
annoying.
I didn't hate Logan Paul at first. I thought he was really cool. I've always said
The only Viner I've always loved is BJ Gavio.
Yeah,
He's on TikTok right now, so if you like him, go on TikTok.
Yeah, so then they tried their hand in fucking YouTube. And again, cringy ass content.
Ours.
Especially Lele Pons is like, homie, you're 20-something years old. And I'm not even trying to dog on you in the worst way, but we're not in school anymore. So, like, a lot of her content was, like, the first day of school and what it feels like. And it's like, you're not in school anymore. Like, stop. Like, I don't get online. Like, I want to talk about when I was a freshman. Like, no. You know what I mean? Like,
Let the kids
yeah, exactly. Let the kids that are in freshmen now do that. Like, we're not freshmen. So now they're jumping over to TikTok because they see that it's like a. And again, Brandon Cavillo, you have all my respect. You could be on TikTok if you want. Your content.
I was fucking excited. I was about to go sleep on TikTok.
His content
I freaking messaged you like, dude, Brandon Cavillo's on
his
TikTok.
content has never changed in a bad way, is what I'm saying. It's always an upgrade. Especially his Instagram posts. They were never so much videos. A lot of them are just the scrolling pictures, which I like.
Have you seen his YouTube videos?
Not some. I've never
really
seen.
He has his some music on there. He's not like rapper or anything.
Yeah.
He like instrumental shit, and then they post short movies and all that. And, like they're really good.
Didn't him and Rydun have like a podcast for him?
Yeah, they do. I listened to it, but I couldn't
get into it.
Yeah, because
that's cool.
Rydun, I'm not a big fan.
I try to listen to David Dobrik and Jason Nash's podcast.
I don't like Jason Nash. I don't like other ones.
I couldn't get into Jason Nash and David Dobrik because David Dobrik's a kid talking about like his experiences, like a young adult. And you got Jason Nash, dude who's in his like late 40s, and it's just not like it wasn't clashing for me. I was like, two different age levels. Like you have Jason Nash try to talk about what he was doing with David Dobrik, but then you're sitting there like, bro, you're like almost 50 years old, acting like a child with a guy who's in his 20s, which he should be acting like he's in his 20s, David Dobrik, and you're doing, you know what I mean? Like to me, that didn't really catch. I mean, I get like Josh Peck and the other guys are like in their 30s, right? But you have David Dobrik who's in his mid 20s, mid 20s and 30-year-olds, they hang out. Like, that's the thing. But you have a dude who's pushing 50. Always.
Never let go of that cowboy inside, man.
No, never. What is it called? Never get rid of your dinosaur? Like, don't lose your dinosaur on Step Brothers? Don't lose your dinosaur.
Dad, you were never a dinosaur.
I'm all about it. Don't get me wrong. Like, Jason Nash, I don't hate the dude. I'm just saying it doesn't flow when it goes up to the podcast. It just doesn't mix. Like,
have you heard
Peck's
podcast?
Who?
Josh Peck's?
I saw he had one, and I heard the first one, and I didn't. It was him and John Stamos on one of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen to it in full because at the time I was already diving into podcasts, and it's really rough when some podcasters start out. Like, they don't know what to talk about. And then when they get okay.
Hey, you can fuck off.
Hey, so
Napoleon, you can leave.
It's crazy because I feel like I forgot we were on this podcast. I'm talking about a podcast all around the podcast, and I think we're just conversating.
We're just conversating.
That's a good thing, though. That's what a podcast is a conversation. But it felt a little rough, and as much as I like Josh Peck, I think I only heard 2 episodes, and I didn't hate it, but I was just like, I didn't subscribe. I completely, like, it slipped my mind.
I listened to like 3 or 4, but it just didn't keep me into it. I love Josh Peck, but like, love Drake and Josh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Some videos now, I'm just like, Like on Vine, he had a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah.
The thing I like was him like looking at his Drake and Josh or redoing Drake and Josh.
Yeah, I really like that. And then that's what I liked about him collabing with David Dobrik, because David Dobrik's a Drake and Josh fan. So it was always like when they visited the house, things when they introduced Miranda, like when they Megan, like things like that it's really cool. Who was it? Oh, podcast that I listened to. I love Michael Rosenbaum's podcast. I could listen to that again and again. And thank the heavens up above, Justin Long has a podcast called Life is Short.
I heard about that.
It's so cool, dude. Like, he interviewed Jeremy Rayner, he interviewed Jesse Eisenberg, Leah Thompson, I think he had Chris Jericho on. Haven't heard that one yet. But
yeah, that's how I heard about it.
It's so good. Like, it's so good, man. Like, I want to be on his podcast. I want to be on it because he's very like down to earth when he's talking to them. And he had Max Greenfield Schmidt from New Girl. He was on it recently. It was really good. He sounds very down to earth and like very open to listen to what anybody has to say. And another thing, like, as much as I like that, he kind of gets into like the deeper feeling things, like the feelings. Like, he'll start talking to them like, okay, what are your thoughts on this? Or what about life after? Like, do you want to leave a legacy? You know what I mean? Or he'll ask some questions like that. But Michael Rosenbaum, that dude is like, he's interviewed guys where I get like all in the feels because like he really hits them with like some down to earth questions, and then they'll be like opening up. You know what I mean? And he'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry if I'm like getting," and like that can keep me going. Other than that, I got like like the serial killer podcast, the true crime, the case files, the Generation Y podcast, the
Rice and Tacos podcast.
You haven't taken the hint. Population is now turning to POP-ulation podcast. A
POP-ulation.
Podcast about podcasts.
Yeah, that's what Population is today. If you get the chance, go subscribe to Tiny Meat Gang. Those are my boys. I'm gonna see them in October.
This will be a weekly podcast starting from now on.
Yeah, Tiny Meat Gang, definitely a shout out. But
Population.
oh, dude, but yeah, man, the freaking those podcasts are really good. The ones that I was messaging. I just have like a really good time listening to them. They're really good, man.
What's you're saying the best ones, but what's the worst ones, or what is the strangest podcast you've ever heard of?
That's some tacos.
Yep. I hate that host.
Andy Grammer even has a podcast. His podcast is good too. What's some of the worst podcasts I've ever heard?
I
Yeah.
don't think you should blast
No,
it.
man. Just right now, like any local no.
Damn.
Straight up. I see his threat.
Oh shit, bro. Not you.
Okay, I think that's plenty of podcast
I'm sorry about
recommendations. We can go on all night about podcasts. Maybe not. No.
Speaking of podcasts, if you're listening right now, drop us a 5-star rating and subscribe.
Subscribe. You're gonna drop the 5-star on the last one. I'm gonna go all out.
Hey, right?
Might as well talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3, Sony edition.
So we're really gonna go there?
We had to go there. I mean, you didn't get your
If you haven't heard by now,
views or your opinions on population. Gotta get everything that grinds people's gears, what offends them by saying the N-word in the 17-minute mark. Nika. I said Nika because that's what I like to call myself.
Isn't that what I called you before?
What?
Isn't that what I called you like back in?
This guy's being racist aware now.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Sony Disney.
Sony. The wars, the Wednesday night wars. It's all a different topic.
Sorry.
You have to get up for that? Oh shit.
He's about to go off.
He's about to go off.
Thank you. Exactly. I was trying to get. Go ahead.
Okay. What?
Let's talk about Spider-Man.
Let's talk about Spider-Man. I mean, I see the bright future. Spider-Man. Spider-Verse.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm hella
Because
serious.
Sony has them now. Like that's what you feel?
I mean, Sony already had it.
Yeah, but like, you don't think that this is one of the worst decisions ever?
There's a lot more
Because
worse
I don't think it's
decisions
one of the
ever.
worst decisions ever. Hi there.
Hi,
Now that we're talking about this,
hi
my good
kids.
friend Nick H. I think. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think it's not a bad decision at all. I think.
Why are you and Nick friends?
What do you mean?
You're the guest.
Your guess. I'm friends with everyone, pal.
I'm the third host on this. What do you mean I'm the guest?
You
He's
mean
the guest.
Samuel?
Longest
you're
reigning
right.
guest.
My brother usually has those rants. You can.
He has those rights.
I don't care. Right? I don't watch Marvel.
This ain't Fresh TV with the
This ain't Fresh
PH.
TV.
This is not the ranting podcast anymore.
The ranting. No, I have to. It's very.
It's,
No, it's
it's,
good what you say. I think it's a really good idea that Sony
you
has.
can't really rant about me.
Spider-Man now. I don't think there's anything wrong
No.
with it. My brother actually pointed out today that if you pay attention, it's like I've been saying, and people, I don't see how people watch these movies and they don't see this, because I honestly, I've loved Spider-Man since I was a kid, but people are going to come at me sideways and be like, well, you don't know Spider-Man, but I don't think y'all know Spider-Man. I know that Peter Parker was a 15-year-old kid that was bit by a radioactive spider. He's very smart, made his own suit and everything. Why the fuck does he say in Spider-Man Homecoming, if you take this suit away, I'm nothing without the fucking suit? The fuck do you mean you're nothing without the suit? I'm sorry, but what does he mean by without the suit? What did you say? Stop using fucking.
No, I think.
Oh,
what?
He didn't say
Oh, you
You're-
didn't say fucking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop cussing
No,
on the
but-
podcast.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, but Spider-Man would never say that.
Nothing about the suit.
That was already one thing that I could not stand. The fact
Take
that
guess.
what Spider-Man was is he wasn't Spider-Man in the MCU. He was Iron Man Jr. And I can't believe none of y'all see that. His suit, okay, I get it. If it used tech, I don't mind. Spider-Man's a smart dude. He has different types of web shooters and things like that. But everything, his entire suit was made from Stark. Oh, and get this. Somehow Stark knew how to make web fluid, which Spider-Man is supposed to be known for making. Stark knew how to make it and threw it inside the suit as well. And I was like, okay, that's already a slap in the damn face. Like, that's not right. So then you get that first Spider-Man movie, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is the best Spider-Man ever. And I was like, no, that was Iron Man 4. That was the best Iron Man 4. Spider-Man Homecoming was Iron Man 4. But I didn't hate it. Michael Keaton, but check it out. Michael Keaton's Vulture. Huh?
That's the only Iron Man I like then.
Okay.
That's the only one I watched.
Iron Man was the best one, though.
I haven't watched any of the Iron Mans except for
The only one you need to watch was the original.
Michael Keaton. So check it out. Michael Keaton didn't hate Spider-Man. He hated Tony Stark because it was Tony Stark, all the mess that the what's it called caused from the Avengers. Remember, I think that's what put him out of work and stuff. So he hated Stark, right? And then Homecoming. I mean, then Far From Home was a beautiful. I loved Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm not here dogging it. But then again, Mysterio didn't hate Spider-Man. He hated Tony Stark because Tony Stark fired him. Everybody that was working with him. So Iron Man Jr. is fighting Tony Stark's battles. That's what he's doing. He's fighting Tony Stark's battles, and now that Stark's gone, here comes little Iron Man Jr. That's not what Spider-Man is, and I don't care what anybody says. Like, oh, he's the perfect... No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't know what comics y'all read. I think a lot of y'all are just Iron Man fans, and y'all are happy to see more Iron Man thrown because that's Disney's mascot. But it's a slap in the face, and it's a harsh reality. Spider-Man was not Spider-Man within the MCU. He was Iron Man's protege. He was little Iron Man Jr. That's all Spider-Man was. Now that Sony has him, Sony can finally be like, now we're going to make you Spider-Man. Now this next movie is going to be about you and about your villains and about your story. We don't have to talk about Stark. We can't talk about Stark anymore. We can't. He doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like we can't. The thing that it's a good idea, and people are like, well, I think that's going to be stupid. Sony, they've never made a good Spider-Man film. But yet y'all have been praising Into the Spider-Verse, which was made by Sony.
Yep.
The whole thing was Sony. So you're telling me with people with the minds like that, if they were to touch a Spider-Man film, do you know what they could do to that? Just think about this. Sony now has the rights to Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. If they want to make a multiverse Spider-Man movie, they can do that. We can finally see all three Spider-Men on a film. On top of that, who else do they have the rights to? Tom Hardy's Venom, Jared Leto's Morbius that they're making right now. What can you do with that? Let's make those Spider-Man's next villains. How is that not a win? How is that not a win? That's a win. Yes, okay, there's no more MCU Spider-Man, but for the time he served in the MCU, that was good enough. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, he can't be in Avengers anymore. Homie, it's going to be a long time until we see another Avengers film. Y'all can get over that. Even the Russo brothers confirmed we won't return unless we're doing Secret Wars, which is, I mean, we still got to be introduced to Jane Foster's Thor and everything in order for us to get that. So, as I said before, this deal, it may be a slap in the face to some of you, but there's a lot of positives with this deal. And if you like
the last
Spider-Man...
episode, right?
Yeah, it's last
Don't
episode.
care about sponsorships anymore?
No.
Fuck you, Disney.
Fuck Coke.
That too.
So, I think there's a lot of positives to this. And I think people are just... First of all, the people that are getting like super mad about it and like, oh, this is so stupid, are also the ones that have only seen Endgame and Infinity War.
And the same ones that everyone at Sony and whenever should be one at Disney.
Yeah. They're the same ones that are, Sony's so stupid. And I'm like, oh, cool. So you've seen every MCU movie? Well, I saw Infinity War and Endgame.
I can't make that claim.
You don't get to talk. I'm sorry. Go sit in the corner. You don't get to talk. Like, I'm sorry. And then most of the girls that are getting mad, it's just because you have a hard-on for Tom Holland. That's the only reason. And you're still going to get Tom Holland. I hate the fact that everybody keeps saying,
I got a hard-on
he's
for...
not going to get a Spider-Man 3. It's like, yes, you
Zendaya.
are. John Watts and Tom Holland are still attached to the Spider-Man franchise. You're going to get another damn Spider-Man film.
Yeah, he signed on for 3, right?
Yeah, he signed on for 3. John Watts and Tom Holland. So, what are you complaining about? Now that we won't see Iron Man in one movie, okay, ooh, whoop-de-doo.
Like my throwing Iron Man.
Right?
Copperman.
Copper Boy.
Titanium Man.
Hey, Darren Jordan. Disney.
They should just add the Crimson Chin, really.
Crimson Chin.
I'm so mad that nobody ever cashed in on that when they made the live-action Fairly Odd Parents movies. They never made the Crimson Chin. Drake Bell was Timmy Turner.
Drake Bell.
That's such a weird time, man.
Was
like,
the movie good? I can't remember.
It wasn't. I think it was enjoyable. I mean,
As a
anything
kid,
that
right?
had Drake Bell in it to me was enjoyable because
The superhero movie.
Yeah, that one too. Which Kevin Hart was in that movie. A lot of people don't remember that.
Yeah,
He
I'm not big on Kevin Hart.
He was
But-
also in a
That's
Epic
true.
movie.
Yeah.
He tells the white bitch like beat me like Bobby B. Whitney.
Rick James, bitch. He's all
Anyways, from that rant, it's pretty much fuck Disney. So yeah.
so fucked up.
That's
All they
on
do
that's
is
on
cry.
Franco.
I mean, Disney's greedy. They own everything.
Yeah, they do.
want everything.
I was telling Franco, Rest Kingdom one day will own Disney. He's like, you're drinking too big. Like, oh, you underestimate our power.
You underestimate my power. And then we tried to, and we go bankrupt.
We'll
And we
pay.
get sued.
Well, time to start for tour one.
At least they know our names though.
No, they have to do is really dirty because remember Obi-Wan sliced off an arm and 2 legs. So
Oh,
I hate you.
I hate you.
Oh man.
But
If they were to
yeah.
make that toy again, of where he's charred up like that, dude, I would buy it in a heartbeat. They made that toy. It was like Anakin and the charred Anakin in a 2-pack. Yeah. When the Revenge of the Sith came out, and I remember I saw it one time and didn't have the money to buy it when I was younger, and I was like, I'm coming back for you, baby.
Come back for
And
you.
I was like Terrence Howard in Iron Man, where he's like, not now, baby. Last time 11 years ago.
You got teased.
Yeah, I got teased and never saw that toy again.
I remember you like, what happened to you? Where are you at?
Cheeto, what the
That's
heck?
not, not Cheeto.
That's not Terrence Howard. He says man instead of main.
Mate.
Somebody was talking about like they're talking about like War Machine, like he's a but who cares? War Machine's a badass and this and that. I was like, homie's crippled from the waist down. People seem to forget, like after Winter Soldier
Wait a
knocked
minute,
his
you're
ass out of the sky in Infinity War, remember he has the crutches on his like legs. That's what's helping him stand. And I don't think they really showed in Endgame if he ever recovered from that either, so homie's just a walking robot, like crippled back. I was like, that's what you get for messing with Bucky. They told you not to. Yeah, you don't listen. You play with fire, you get burned. Well, in this case, lose your legs.
When the signs started falling.
Our careers.
Damn.
Our careers.
Any chance we had of collaborating with anything that would make us really good money?
Disney's listening. They're marking it off. For us
Now all we can
entertainment.
do is support. All we can do is get on our knees and blow Dr. Pepper because it's a Texas thing and just pray to God they.
Don't probably sponsor us. Send us some free sodas.
Damn right, dude. Dr. Herbert. Set for life. They do that, then I die early.
Or Dr. B. We're cool with Dr. B too.
But I'd rather have
Anything
Dr.
go-
Well,
Anything
HEB
doctor.
all together can sponsor us.
HB. Here, everything's better.
Ooh.
HB Buddy can sponsor. And come on in his big old grocery bag outfit.
I think you know we made it whenever
Another
you
one.
hear HB
Don't
sponsor.
go. Try again. There you
That's
go.
how you know you made it?
My buddy.
Dr. Pepper, HEB, and Whataburger. If we get those sponsors, we win.
Any
We
one
win.
of those.
We have the Infinity Stones. We only need 3.
Dr. Pepper's the main one.
It's a Texas shaped gauntlet.
We snap all the podcasts in.
Why just a podcast? Any local artists?
We become the only podcast that ever existed. When we're like super famous because of it.
Oh my god, the bad guy.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Fresh TV. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Fresh TV.
What did you do?
Boy, is this Fresh Tea with a PH or F? With an F. What the fuck did you do?
What did you do? Take us back! Snap again!
I'm still blonde.
Want to be famous or not?
This isn't her dice will.
Sacrifice things. I'm just kidding.
Sacrifice.
What about natural blonde though in the other universe? Like it's like I'm like, yeah, but it's just dye, and then I don't even see my roots. I'm like,
Your Hannah Montana in real life?
oh shit. When I'm in a jam, I gotta make a plan. It might sound crazy. I do it anyway.
Hey man.
Nobody's perfect.
I gotta work it
Again and again till I'm
get it right. Nobody's perfect. You live and you learn it.
Nobody.
Everybody makes
no.
mistakes.
Everybody
Everybody
has
has
some
those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
That song we used to go hard back then.
What?
After saying fuck Disney, Hillary Duff.
They gave us Even Stevens. You said fuck Disney, they gave us Even Stevens.
Are they still giving back to us? Is it be on Disney Plus?
Look, man, the only way I'll be happy about this new Lizzie McGuire thing is
Lizzie
that
McGuire.
we are focusing on my baby, Lizzie.
Hillary Duff.
Age like fine wine.
You know what's sad is that Gordo and Miranda, I hope they return, but you know that Miranda was arrested for like possession of cocaine? That's really sad. She was so hot too. I remember like Lizzie's hot, but you know that Mexican girl, like Miranda, if you're hearing this,
Hey,
let me in your butt.
how do I do it
Okay,
first?
though.
She's like, okay.
Gordo. Ethan Crest.
Gordo and Ethan
Ward.
Crabbe. Or who was
Squirt.
her bully? Fucking
Kate.
Kate. There you go. Did you know that Haley Duff did the voice of her little imagination?
The cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon. What was like her imagination, right? Like it was her mind, basically her mind speaking. Haley Duff did the voice of her. It's crazy. It wasn't even Hillary Duff. It was her sister.
Didn't sound like Hillary Duff.
Kind of did. I think now we're just noticing shit because we're older. When we were younger, we were like,
Oh yeah, when me and Nick were young, we thought like Russ was saying their own theme songs.
oh, for real?
Yeah. Can't you tell me the Big Show didn't sing his own theme song?
Well, it's the big show.
Triple H.
I have nothing against that because when I was younger, I used to think that
Oh, which one?
when
Time to
people,
play it again.
when you'd hear radio stations playing like songs in like a Wendy's or something, I used to think there's somebody on the roof like actually like performing. Like
That's
I
how it
was like,
works.
They're stuck somewhere on the roof playing. When I
Let's go
was-
and lay 'em out.
when I was-
It's the Beatles.
whenever I would hear like a serial killer, like if that came across my screen, I would be like, man, dude, like there's really somebody out here like harming Fruit Loops.
Fruit
and
Loops, the
Frosted
serial killer.
Flakes and fucking, I didn't know there's a difference between cereal and cereal, like the fucking way to spell it too.
Serial
And I
killer.
was just a dumbass kid.
I got Cheerios.
Or when people would say like, "Oh, Halloween shit on the corner," I would think, okay, but where the fuck though? Because if I go around the corner of the house, I used to think that like it was slowly like rushing in and everything was changing, or like Christmas, like everything was changing to Christmas. Fucking kids, dude. I don't worry
Fuck
about
kids.
that. I said fucking kids, not.
Excuse me. Sing it to me, Pablo. Have you ever seen such a beautiful?
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
Yes.
Coming in at number 17.
Coming in at number 17.
On the countdown.
The countdown.
We got Brandon Heath.
Brandon Heath.
Look down from a broken sky, traced out by city lights. My world from my heart, best seat in the house tonight. Touch down the cold black top, hold on for the sudden stop. Breathe in the familiar shock of confusion and chaos. All those people going somewhere. Why have I never cared?
So give me your eyes for just one second.
Give me your eyes so I
Oh,
can see everything that I've been missing. Give me your love for humanity.
Papa should karaoke returns.
Oh man, that's crazy. Dude, I used to live for those.
There we go, of course.
Oh man, dude.
You're going all the way down to memory lane.
Yeah, because John Cherry, like I remember one day they just disappeared. And I was
They
like,
disappeared,
What the
ew.
fuck happened to them?
John Sherry in the morning.
Yeah, they like supposedly they had to step down. Like they stepped down for some reason.
I blame Luis Blau.
This is Luis Palau. Hello, this is Luis Palau. God said.
little guitar.
In Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord.
It's for Luis Blau.
This is Luis Palau. I heard that little tune they used to play behind him. I heard it on like a commercial one time, and I was like, "That's Luis Palau." My mom was like, "What?" I was like, "Listen, that is Luis Palau." And I was like, "But it's not him."
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry about that, Franco.
I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
don't.
Not really. Go to him.
I'm sorry.
You could bring back one show. What show would you bring back from your early childhood?
Like just to watch more episodes.
Yeah.
Like new episodes?
Let's say they don't use the same formula like new shows that come out. They're not that great, but they say like, oh, this is like we're still making, but it's. from the
Oh, it's
time
just
they're
like
making,
more, yeah. Like time's passed, but it's still the same.
It'll be the same rhythm.
Yeah, I
so.
would definitely say more Drake and Josh episodes. Make me really happy.
I love the college years.
Yeah.
If Drake makes it to college, I mean,
Even if he doesn't, I still want to see what
College
he does.
dropout.
Yeah.
makes me a rock star.
Well, that thing really big shrimp ends with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you can have him on tour, and then Josh goes to
What
college.
makes me happy?
Or they could be on
So,
tour together and like really big shrimp all the time.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, really big shrimp. Wait now, let's go. Everybody must know. Love's in my heart like a bomb. It's blowing a song inside. I'm singing. Sunshine that you're bringing out. It makes me happy. Makes me want to sing. Do 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 do.
oh, Drake and Josh Were.
Hey, it's on my mind. I can help you. You remember that song that he sang to the girl? You remember how they had like Girl Scouts? And
Yes.
then that one girl liked him, and then he was like at the end, he's like,
Listen to some. I
"You
think.
were so clever. You held it together again, my best friend." Right? And all I can say is you save me. Man. And it's like what? Entertaining. It's all okay.
It's a girl.
I take your time. If you ever get the chance, listen to the Drake and Josh soundtrack. It's available.
Drake builds him a treasure, national treasure.
Drake Bell's a national treasure? With Nicolas Cage?
he's
Or he's a national
a
treasure?
national treasure.
I know I didn't see him in that movie.
He's that way too though.
Yeah, Drake Bell's probably one of the only artists from Nickelodeon that I actually bought an album from or like listen currently to like his new stuff.
I don't know what new stuff,
Yeah,
but
by Big Time Rush.
I bought Big Time Rush, the original CD.
Dude, don't even wait a minute before you ask me anything. How was your day? 'Cause I've been missing you by my side. Did I wait? You dream? Sorry, but I could calm me down, girl. Something about the sound of your voice. And you're never gonna reach the stars if you never get off the ground. And you'll always be where you are if you let it knock you down. We're halfway there. We're looking, and nothing even matters.
Hey.
Whoa, and nothing even matters. Let them all talk, say what they want about us. Oh, have you ever had the feeling you're drawn to someone? You're drawn to someone, and it wasn't anything they could have said or done. And every day I see you on your own. And I can't believe that you're alone. But I overheard your girls, and this is what they said. That you're looking for a boyfriend. I see that. Give me time, you know I'm gonna be that. The city is Dude.
We're gonna go with the whole damn trip.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. You took me down a trip down memory
Yeah,
lane.
that's brilliant. Like
What's the
Nick
last?
Cannon.
Huh?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon?
Cannon.
You know, I didn't listen to Nick Cannon stuff, but I definitely watched the Nick Cannon show.
You buy his album?
Huh?
You buy his album?
Oh, no.
Why?
Well, there's multiple reasons though. Like a Big Time Rush, I was allowed to with
Rush.
like Drake Bell. Like I had to hide that CD because, as I said before, like certain things weren't allowed in my house, so I couldn't just be like, "Yo, this is new Nick Cannon album, and I really like it." My parents would be like,
Little Romeo?
Hey,
Little Romeo.
yo, watch me flow. It's time for the Romeo show and the Romeos." I was just about to say that. Remember Just Jordan? It's just Jordan. It's just Jordan. Remember Jordan? He had like an Asian friend. Come on, Just Jordan, Asian friend. Remember he used to do like timeouts, kind of like Zach, and he would like pop out of his body and say things. You really don't remember Just Jordan? Really? You remember my cousin Skeeter? No? Look, Just Jordan, I'll even show you the guy, so right here. No? Do you remember Just Jordan? You gotta remember No? Do you remember the Brothers Garcia? Y'all don't remember the Brothers Garcia?
You're going too far back.
I think you're older than us, man.
To be fair, man,
yourself.
even if I was watching at that time, there's like go back and forth. Those like Disney, Cartoon Network, and there's different periods times where I just stay in one network. I wouldn't go all like
Eddie, Dexter's Laboratory.
2000.
It's all Cartoon Network. Scooby-Doo.
Like there's so many like great shows going back to back that you wouldn't really need to switch channels.
I know for a while I thought we didn't have Nickelodeon as well, but we did.
Oh,
Losing a pineapple under the sea.
yeah. Apparently they want to make spin-off series with Patrick or like something like that. And I heard that the creator Stephen Hillenburg didn't want. He didn't like the idea, but they're still gonna go out with the idea.
That's sad.
What are they gonna do?
I don't know. Just make a spin-off with like I think Patrick. Even and the creator himself, he said that when he created SpongeBob, it was just how he interacts with the people themselves. There will never be a spin-off. SpongeBob.
You can't have Patrick without SpongeBob. Fuck.
I don't know. I think I'll say something like it was gonna be like a prequel kind of thing from the past. Unless I'm referring to something else. Watch a lot of stuff.
It's not gonna work. Can't see it working.
No, yeah, I think it was SpongeBob because, like, how are you gonna do a whole prequel of them and the characters being there when they meet later on, like in the original series? Like, not everyone knows each other right away.
I think what kind of makes me mad is that's like so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sponge.
I get that there's a love for SpongeBob, but like, I could spin off this late. All I can think about its success would be the generation that's coming would grow up on that. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like any baby that's born, or any 1-year-old or 2-year-old, they're gonna grow up.
Patrick Star.
They're gonna grow up Patrick Star. That's what they're gonna grow up like. That's. And then someone's gonna be one day like, remember SpongeBob SquarePants? It's gonna be old man Jenkins. He's gonna walk into the house.
I thought you were doing the SpongeBob Romance Jones up.
You mean the guy on the last episode, Patrick Star?
Squidward. Squidward.
And then you were gonna be like, yeah. Then on SpongeBob, there's this guy named Fred. You'd go, my leg.
That's the best character.
And then you'd be like, who the hell is that?
My arm.
My eyes. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. He's noticing that song. Pretty Patties. What the hell? It's Pretty Patties.
I don't think it ever.
I'm gonna starve.
You ate all my chocolate. Now I'm gonna starve. You ate your chocolate. This is mine. He's all...
That SpongeBob meme is getting popular now.
What?
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
I'm gonna...
I am head out.
Like I forgot about their 51 memes and the.
Or past that.
Or,
It was September
20th.
So we got time.
Everybody's all over Storm Sony. Get Spider-Man back.
No, know what they're on? They're on the Popeyes and Chick-fil-A battle. It's going on. I don't know if it already ended, but still, it's still got to be heat.
To be honest with you, that's what everybody's doing, huh?
That's what's popping.
Sandwich.
I mean, I just ate the Popeye chicken and I don't care about sandwiches.
You just what?
As far as Popeyes goes, I don't even care about their sandwiches. I just go straight for the chicken.
Damn, I'll go for the tenders.
Oh. Chicken be popping, spicy.
I go because he either wants it or Tip wants it.
And their Cajun rice.
He,
And their fries.
But before the whole tip thing, he'd go because I wanted it. So
That's what I said. I either go for you or for Tip.
this
And
guy's
their biscuits.
and their biscuits.
Their biscuits with honey. You put honey on the biscuit?
No.
Fuck off the podcast.
You like being choked?
There's the fucking
You like
door.
being choked?
I do like being
I like
choked.
being
You like
choked.
Honestly, you like being
Fuck
choked.
out.
Is that a fucking fetish? Motherfucker?
Listen here. I
Some
mean,
biscuits
to be
dry?
fair, Popeye's
Nah,
biscuits are.
Okay, I was about to say.
I eat it both ways though.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
It
just.
just depends on my mood.
I don't know about butter. I mean not.
You
Honey,
know, the churches rolls are really dope.
Church's
I mean, the biscuits-
biscuits.
Fuck it out!
No,
Church's,
I'm not,
Church's,
no.
their
You're
biscuits.
just saying fuck everything. Next thing you know, we're never gonna have any fucking sponsors because you said fuck everything.
He said fuck sponsors.
Like, and the church is gonna be listening, like, and this is actually like a year from now. These guys really had talent. Like, we should sponsor them, and they're gonna hear episode 20. I think this is the final episode. Maybe if we sponsor them, we'll research and we'll give them a studio and everything. And then, fuck churches.
Fuck churches.
No, fuck you.
Okay,
And
we
then,
want to bring
like,
them back, but leave that guy out.
The only sponsor I want is Popeyes, so I don't give a shit about churches.
I really don't like churches. Okay,
Churches
I
shit.
like their fucking biscuits. They're fucking good. They put like a honey on it and then fucking
What are you doing?
with my dick getting hard. It's getting to the fucking table.
I mean, that's what they got going for their biscuits, but as far as everything else, I mean,
Yeah, I'm not gonna say everything else
Popeyes
is great.
dominates.
Popeyes does dominate.
Peach chicken and more is pretty good. They put the little,
Pete's okay.
little apple
Pete's,
pie.
yes, dude. They're fucking
Good shit.
strips. Just
I love the strips. Tender juice.
God,
What the fuck?
God.
Tender juice. They used to have nuggets. I used to get those. They don't do nuggets.
They don't.
I think like whenever I first started going there,
I think they still have them though.
maybe it's a secret menu. Hey, you got any nuggets?
Oh shit, he knows.
Or I told them, just don't know they're for us. No, they're for us. Shut up, not for us.
That's a customer.
What's the battle? Barrera chicken. I can go chicken all over town. Golden Chick is probably the
Nah, I'm
best.
not a fan about it.
I haven't tried one.
I love y'all want to sponsor the podcast. I love
Golden Chick, the one stop.
the one in Robstown.
Yes.
Someone the other day said they went to the Golden Chick here and like, oh my god, it's amazing. Like, fuck you, unfriended.
Unfriended.
Golden Chick here in Corpus sucks. The one in Robstown's the best one.
I can't.
Express is good.
Yeah, chicken express is good. That's a substitute
Why
because
you
I can't
mad?
go.
You're
I can't
so
go to
mad.
Robstown right away. To like, what's the closest thing? Get my fix.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I'm pretty sure the one in Robstown's good. It's just that's just a drive. You'd have to really be like,
Have you tried
I want Golden Chick to.
You just.
Well, it's just if we're in Robstown, we try. We get it.
Actually, I'm gonna Robstown let a bro know so I can jump in.
Let a brother know.
I might hit you up. You're just like, I'm busy.
That's not true.
That is not true, but yeah.
I'm gonna call you right now. Why is he picking up his fucking phone?
I'm recording a fucking podcast, bro. What the fuck?
I'm more important.
No, you're not.
Fucking do that podcast. Nah, what the shit.
You're right, you're right. Hey, yo, guys, fuck y'all.
Excuse me, man.
And then, wait, Franco, you're here?
This is the
Wait,
going
hold
home,
on,
man.
man. Someone's doing my podcast. I'm like, fuck, man.
Any
Sorry,
pops
Sammy.
lately that, like, really, like...
Or probably gonna go to Pops.
I completely forgot. That's the last episode. This is basically just us.
Oh, you said
This
this
is
POP-ulation
food.
podcast?
Podcast. This is everything. Trip down memory lane.
Yeah. This is the pop.
I'm trying to get some really
Population.
emotions here, but it's not going on. It's
Actually,
not
the
working.
pop and population stands for Popeyes.
Popeyes exposed.
Oh, you haven't tried the chicken sandwich. It turns out I heard that they're gonna be.
Just going back to that.
I'm sorry, but they're
That
gonna
was
be out.
like 2 hours
They're gonna
ago.
be out to the end of by the end of this month. They should be out for a while.
Oh
They
shit!
said, yes.
I gotta go get my fix.
No, like they're gone already. Yeah, most of the Popeyes here. Can't get them.
All the Popeyes.
They're already okay. Yeah, so they're. That fix
Yeah,
is
we
gone.
went to
So
Popeyes
was it like a
just for chicken, and they're like, yeah, just a heads up, we're out of the chicken sandwich all locations. Okay, we don't care, and we're also out of. We don't care. Give us chicken, damn it.
Give us chicken.
Y'all have that.
I'm here for a $5 box. Oh shit!
We're on the boxes.
They secretly brought it back during this little battle. How did he find out?
I want ghost peppers today. Ghost pepper.
Actually, I'm not here for the chicken sandwich. Then what are you here for?
What?
The $5.
The lowest. $5.
How do you know?
Breadstick. Listen here, man. I'm a regular. I'm not no casual Popeyes lover. Not a hit it and quit it. Here for the long run.
So back to Pops.
Going back to Pops. I mean, Matty pretty much is the only one that got to say what he got. But you've seen what I kind of had. I had the Hot Topic Annabelle from Annabelle Creation. Probably the best Annabelle movie out of the. I haven't seen the third one. I'm just gonna make a call.
How dare you?
How dare I?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare I? Annabelle Creation is the best one. Hands down, dope as dope.
Fuck yeah. Actually, the best one out of the series.
I can't remember Animal Creation, but I didn't see it in theaters. That's the one I didn't see. I saw it like on Netflix at work.
One second.
Isn't it that scene where she pisses the girl and just fucking drops her? Right? She drops that fucking girl. You just see her like fall down. In Annabelle Creation. That's where it happened, right?
There's also Paranormal Activity.
I don't remember.
Paranormal Activity 3. They drop him.
Remember they
Remember that
one?
one?
Our fucking hair. And Paranormal Activity, what was it? 5?
3? Oh, which one? Isn't the little girl?
I saw it.
The little girl's in part 3.
Theaters. Even the mock one. Even the mock
I
one.
think I don't know. I love the original one, but I think part 3 is probably the
I
best.
love
one
Paranormal
out there.
Entity.
Paranormal Entity or the
Pretty one.
Paranormal what?
Entity.
Entity.
I thought you said Paranormal Activity. I was like,
City.
is this a
another
Pornhub
good one.
exclusive? Paranormal Entity, I don't think I've ever seen it.
The fuck am I doing? What the fuck are you doing?
That's all Paranormal
I lent
Entity.
it to you, but my dudes are packed up right now. So.
It's all good, bro.
I know you re-got it. I thought you gave me that one.
Hey, you too?
Yes.
Oh,
You gave it to me
I
as
gave
some
it.
sick birthday gift.
Okay, well, I give
I
it
know
to
I'm offended.
you. Borrow from him.
Borrow from me, but I think I have my stuff packed up. So whenever I move, just come knock on my door. Or we could just stay and watch the movie together.
It was made in 2009.
My door's
Are you
open.
looking this up right now?
Yeah, I already found
He
it.
wants to know. He's probably
It's probably on Netflix right now.
It's on Tubi.
the hell's Tubi.
It's like one of those.
The free movies.
Yeah.
Been meaning to download it. I haven't downloaded it. It's an app, right?
Yeah. I don't have it, but it's showing here that I can get Tubi and watch it. They also have The Devil Inside on there. Oh, 8213 Gacy House. Wonder if that's any good.
I'm gonna download it real quick.
John Wayne Gacy.
Anyway, back to your pops.
Back to my pops. What's poppin', everybody?
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? So the pop guys didn't really bless me this month.
They're just long.
Pop gods. Oh, I wasn't getting that many pops because the main ones on my list were to get was the Castaway Pop and Kool-Aid Man.
Did you find the Castaway?
And so I saw it one time, but the box was a little damaged, so I didn't go for it. But yeah, and also the big pops. Saw those. These on the piano. Dun 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 dun.
What did you see
dun.
those at?
Not this week. I'd probably go a week ago. Whenever I got this shirt, I think it was there. It was pretty much like, get this pop or get this Dragon Ball Z box set.
You see that Brendan Urie one that they're releasing?
I've seen it on online, but I don't know when they're releasing it.
Oh snap! They got the leprechaun on here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the leprechaun in your hood in the hood.
Leprechaun. The only one I don't have is the new one. Still haven't seen that one yet. Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, that newer one, right? Where it's supposed to like actually take place 20 years after the first one. It's the daughter of Jennifer Aniston.
And back to the hood. Oh. Some good shit.
I am Leprechaun. Where's my chilling?
The hell? See no evil too.
See no evil too.
Let me eat your ass.
Go ahead.
Bet.
$50 right now. No way. I also picked up the Freddy vs. Jason NECA figure, as you saw.
Great minds think alike, my good friend.
Great minds think alike. A recent grab. I got a Half Price Bookstore. Was that issue with Negan. Is it called Sorrowful Life? I think that's what it's called. What issue it is, but it's that one issue pretty much. So that's all about Negan. I don't know if you gotten that far in this story.
Yes. Yeah, the one where he goes back to he's in that house by himself, and then he finds a bat again. And he makes Lucille all over again, and
Yes.
and then what's it called? Arrives Maggie,
Yeah.
and he says like, "Go ahead and kill me, like I deserve this," and she's like, "No, like I don't want to kill you, like I'd rather have you like live out the rest of your life, like knowing what you did." And he was like, "I'm a bad person."
I'm a bad
guy. Dunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely watching that later.
You gotta see that. But anyways, I picked up that issue. I've been hunting down that issue for months, or I don't know how long it's been out. But whenever it came out, going to Texas Toys and other places, but never came across it. It's like, this is a must-have. It's like it's a whole issue pretty much dedicated to Negan. I had to have it because, yeah.
It's good shit.
It's good shit. It's pretty much like, here's Negan.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Maybe even better than here's Negan.
Talk to us, boy.
I'm trying to talk, but I don't know what the hell I got. Yeah, you just get swords back. It got stored in those boxes. All my dreams faded away. It's just, the last volume, of course, The Walking Dead 32, I believe. That is the last of the Walking Dead series, comic series. That is sad. On the hunt, there's plenty of 7 or 8 inch SpongeBob's. The Target. It's very tempting.
Oh yeah, the little SpongeBob.
Huh?
The little SpongeBob trying to pass his 12 inch.
10 inch. They're 10 inches, but they're like it was 7 inches.
Or that big.
I would say that big, maybe right there.
He's like right here.
It's right.
Right. Okay.
Either way, that's
You win this one.
I win this one.
All right.
It's good enough for display.
Tell me.
Do you bleed?
Do you bleed?
I do.
Yeah, I'm on a cycle. Oh.
The other night I was watching Batman Red Hood. Under the Red Hood.
Jensen Ackles is always Red Hood now.
Yes.
Such a good movie.
It's like
I thought after all this time, after what he did to me, that you would end him. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Cried. And then after I saw the Michael Keaton Batman,
Damn, you're living.
I was living life.
Have you seen Batman Hush yet?
I've not seen it.
No?
At one time I had like every Batman DVDs or Blu-rays, and now I'm falling way behind on the collections.
No.
It's because they're just pumping out every.
Did
Oh,
you see the 2 packs that they're releasing at GameStop?
What?
From Batman versus Ninja Turtles?
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're gonna release like Raphael, Batman. They're $50, but fuck. Speaking of, I'm so glad I passed up on NECA's SDCC exclusive.
Single
because-
packs.
Yep. And that's what y'all get. And NECA's
still don't have
NECA's probably gonna tell you something like, "Well, you got it in a really cool packaging." Yeah, shut up. You paid way more than you should have. And now our happy asses get to put them on pre-order and spend a lot less money.
Hey, I think I saw. I'm assuming they're still on site that you still get the Ninja Turtles.
The which one?
Because I know they had restocked on the Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles.
they did for a bit. Yeah.
I was like,
Dinglebird.
there you go. This is my second chance, but now I don't have a whole lot of money. I was like,
Did it come to that decision like, oh, they're only selling as a sets though, right?
what?
All
I think
4?
they're only just selling my sets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was about to say if they were selling them single again.
they would be on out.
Well, I would say you could have chosen like, oh, you don't have all the money. I'm just gonna choose the turtle I like.
Yeah, I don't
the
think
most.
there's an option. Into the NECA topic, Halloween 2 NECA figurine. That's not released this month coming up.
I hope it releases soon.
I think it's supposed to be September. But like if you on YouTube, you see people with the figures already in their hands.
Did you see the Green Lantern and Predator, the NYCC? I really want that. I really freaking want that. I saw the Batman and Alien, which is pretty dope, but I want that Green Lantern and Predator. That was sick. You get Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, like the interchangeable heads.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Oh,
More of that.
and the good thing about Funko is they finally announced a Jeepers Creepers Pop and an FYE exclusive where he has the.
Hey.
And I busted that load.
Yes.
Like it went the ceiling and I was like, and I brought it down and it ripped off the ceiling. Where did you get those peeps? I should be careful because I still gotta walk to my car by myself and I'm kind of
He's gonna come after you.
Spray
Apparently,
cologne. I want some like fear.
Jeepers Creepers. Apparently, my mom's friend who said that her neighbor was what Jeepers Creepers. The guy who plays him.
Oh, Jonathan Breck? Like she was like dating him?
No, neighbors.
Oh, she was neighbors with Jonathan
I know
Breck?
he still lives over there in the area, but apparently
Where does her friend live?
a stalker.
They get this pop sign.
I already forgot, but I've been over there once. Not to his house, but in that area though.
It's in Texas?
It's in Texas.
It's in Corpus.
No.
That's
In
It's not
Roxanne?
Corpus. No. It's somewhere yet. It's a wallet drive.
Damn.
Atlas.
No.
Three Rivers. San Antonio. El Paso.
Where does Jonathan
Sorry,
Brett
no.
live?
We're not doing that on this podcast.
Soccer.
He probably doesn't live there anymore. A lot of actors like to move around.
Does he still have?
I don't know.
He's in Houston.
I just know
He was born in Houston.
they apparently took pictures and autographs before the part 3 came out. So a little while back.
That's sick. Like, that's sick, isn't that's dope.
Sick.
It's only a matter of time.
Funko. What else is coming out popping? Coca-Cola Bear.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that one. I kind of want it.
Well, they Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, that one looks pretty dope too.
So they're making these pops, but you know what's around the corner. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make flock variants of those.
Yeah. Especially the polar bear. It's probably going to be a Funko Shop exclusive, and it's going to drop in December whenever the 12 days of Funko.
I'm seeing the ideas that they possibly be going for, because I see the polar bear with the Coca-Cola. I'm assuming they would make another variants with him with Diet Coca-Cola. Or Coca-Cola Zero. They have plenty of Coca-Colas, so they can just milk it.
Damn.
But for sure, the flock variant. Or since, you know, Funko likes making 10 inches. I remember saying about, like, they should make... Because whenever the Kool-Aid Man came out originally, I was like, oh, they should make this into a 10-inch. And then they're making it to a 10-inch.
How'd you feel predicting that?
Like a god. Like a pop god.
Damn, then you shit on yourself. Excited.
I was like, I'm beginning to feel like a pop god. Pop god.
Hey.
um,
Who wants the boxes damaged enough to stop box?
that's one of the tensions I would be looking forward to. Tony Tiger. Tony the Tiger.
Damn, remember when it was teased that 21 Pilots was going to come out?
Yeah.
And Eminem.
And Eminem?
Those guys. No, Brendan
Oh.
Urie gets to get to pop before them.
Oh, no. You know, I don't even mind Brendan Urie at this point. We got Migos before we fucking got
We got
Eminem and
Post
21
Malone.
Pilots.
Post Malone. What? Who else?
Posty.
Is Cardi B getting one?
Yeah,
not,
Cardi
not,
B's getting
not
one.
that I want one. I'm just saying I saw a post.
Cardi B's getting one.
Is that the one where you saw that it says Cardi B on there, but somebody said that might be, it might not be coming out, that it could, because supposedly she posted on her snaps, on her Insta story of her daughter playing with it. So they said that it could have just been made for Cardi herself.
No, well, I didn't see all that. I saw where she was in the mirror and she took a selfie and the back of it was the box with the pop.
Yeah, that's what somebody said, though, that they think that Funko made that just for her, though. Like, it's not gonna.
Oh, it'd be stupid.
I think it'd be stupid.
I'm
By the
not
way,
a fan of
I'm not a fan of
Cardi B,
Cardi B. I would
but
want them to fucking make a pop for her.
Why not make a lot of money off of it?
21 Pilots.
You can make a Cardi pop. You can make a Jeezy pop.
You're going to get a Jeezy pop before 12 Pilots. You're going to get a Billie Eilish before 12 Pilots.
Hey, I wouldn't mind. Billie Eilish. Get that for
The
sure.
rapper comes out this year and get Poppy. He's gonna get Poppy for 12 Pilots.
Yeah, they're gonna start making a pop SoundCloud, or it's just SoundCloud rappers
SoundCloud rappers.
that nobody fucking knows.
6ix9ine gonna get Pop.
They're making
Far from Lone's gonna get it pops.
We're gonna get Poppy for 12 Pilots.
Slow pop.
WKE pops.
So they go, say, can we make a Poppy off? No! Release the fucking 12 Pilots first. Damn it!
21 Pilots live. I can
They release it and they never heard us up again for Pops. Fuck!
What if they release a pop moment
pop.
and it's like Josh on the drums and like a stage and a Tyler holding like the mask over his head?
That'd be stupid.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Aren't they making a what's his name? Ned?
Ned.
Alien?
Huh?
Alien?
Ned the alien.
Chlorine.
Oh shit, that'd be crazy. I'm sorry, my
For what pop
he's on the
The
high
one
music
that-
video too. You saw him?
but I don't know. Why did I tease that before 21 Pilots? They gave an actual image of it.
Of Ned? Are you sure it wasn't a custom? Because some people sometimes make like those custom pictures that look really well
It probably is custom.
put together, and it's like
The custom of Bray Wyatt and the Fiend. I was like, we bitches.
Cause
I want it now.
sometimes we accept the love we think we deserve.
Damn.
Did y'all hear about Matthew McConaughey teaching
Yeah,
McConaughey.
UT.
in Austin?
I'm gonna go.
Started
Back to
teaching
college.
today.
Teaching.
Today, or I think he starts Monday.
Who is teaching?
The theater, I think, or something.
Oh,
along-
acting?
Something along with acting.
I would take classes from James Franco.
You would take classes from Matthew McConaughey?
No, James Franco. Name me all his great movies. Where you at, buddy? They're making the Moon Man or the Moon Person.
Yep.
MTV Moon Man. Albert Einstein, Edgar Allan Poe. They're doing a box lunch is gonna be going with what's his name? Appa from Avatar.
Yeah. I saw that. It's
6
pretty dope.
inch. Where you at? Where you at? I'm into your world. Music stand giant. Steve Irwin pops.
I'm pretty excited for the Steve Irwin ones, to be honest.
Fluffy. Making more Biggie pops, of
Yeah,
course. The new Dragon Ball Z wave that's popping.
There's so many Dragon Ball Z pops, man.
Yes, give me more purple trunks. Or the Piccolo, or his arm, or is it his arm something?
That's one they're making, right?
Yeah. Android 16. Where you at, Ned? Couldn't find him. So who's gonna do some spirit Halloween hunting?
For like just a costume?
Well, I just got some
Yeah,
pops.
that one.
Yeah,
I see.
It says prototype on it.
prototype.
Oh, it says pop prototype.
Pop rocks, but it says Funko prototype, one piece.
You think it's custom?
Martel. I don't think prototypes are in that box, but I don't think they put stickers like that either. But I don't collect prototypes, I don't know.
I think I've seen some pops that had that, and then they became pops.
But if they do, then I guess these will be pops too.
What was that?
Are those there with it?
The same post.
What the fuck is up with the beanie on that head? It looks like a
Terrible.
really bad bowl cut. That doesn't feel very
More
fun.
likely that they'll probably go with the trench theme.
Yeah.
Or blurred face.
Or vessel?
That's pretty much. Or original at best.
Or
Or
subtitle.
subtitle.
Ned told Pop prototype spotted. Funko Pop Hunters posted it on June 28th.
Boom.
But that's a better.
I know what you think in the morning.
What does it say? Wait, this was actually from
This is from Funko Pop Hunters.
shut the fuck up, dude. So that means
June 28th. Like 2-3 months ago.
that could just mean it's it's coming.
Don't
It's
know
coming.
what your hype up, man.
I don't think the hype. It's going to happen.
It's gonna suck if they're gonna do this pop and then it's gonna be like fucking 1 in 500 pieces.
What if 500?
It'll be like a
Exclusive.
fucking New York City Comic Con.
You want this? Get it. No, this me Phil by Rum exclusive. But yeah, Spirit. The only reason I mentioned that is because the Hocus Pocus pops We'll be at Spirit exclusives. I don't know which one I would go for. I think the regular 3-pack or the movie moment 3-pack.
Albert has one of those in the shop.
What?
The movie moment 3-pack.
The Hocus Pocus.
Mhm.
This guy.
They're making a deluxe Elvira pop.
Elvira.
Yeah,
Right.
she's looking on the chair. A pop with tits. That's funny, dude.
What?
A little pop with tits. I just noticed that's really funny.
Give them what they want. Pop with tits. What do you mean?
Anything else?
Anything else? So yeah, there's Chrome Hulks.
It's nice.
It's very nice. Chrome Hulks. Of course, you know where that's gonna be exclusive to.
Walmart's.
Walmart's.
Need the fucking hate king still. Fuck.
You ain't gonna get it.
I got him.
Just because you're blonde like him doesn't mean you got him.
I got him.
Huh.
I got
Yeah, I
the
know.
Hey King.
You're gonna type in that post. It's like, look at it, like,
It just got back today. I mean, it just came in today. Walmart messaged me earlier for pickup.
Too ashamed of
you got
yourself.
Yeah, one.
I believe this pop will look good in your collection.
$35. That's all you
I
got.
feel like this pop is more this pop's more fitting for you.
Yeah.
Blonde to white.
Say that again.
This looks more like a Manny's
That's more in my boat. Oh. Pornhub comes across the screen.
There you go. But he's blonde to white. Fake.
Why?
you could put me up. Hey, yo, man.
Hey yo.
You still need a hate king. I got you. Send me the money. Wow.
I'm always the bad guy.
Actually, he's always a bad guy.
Duh.
I'm the bad guy. The baddest. Pop. That's lovely.
Probably gonna have the most to talk about in the live stream. Let's see on audio if we have more.
Oh, fairly well to our live streamers and everybody who has joined us on this journey of 20 podcasts. Thank you so much.
The journey's been mine.
The journey's been yours.
I don't know. Yes, this is lovely. Hopefully we can get back in the horse, evolve the podcast.
Population.
POP-ulation. Next time it's gonna be popping. Very popping.
This isn't goodbye. It's just see you later.
For now.